Hello. I'm Talien Travere. Yes. Talien Travere, here with this game, Amarantus. I've been playing for a while. We're going to be starting a new playthrough today. And I think it's going to be fun. Let's see how many relationships we can destroy today. Except we're skipping all of the stuff that we've already seen, of course. We don't need any of this. Okay, let's see. Let's just go. A lot of dialogue we've already seen, isn't it? Why am I so determined to do something? This is my chance to attack, of course. This is my chance to attack. Auric, you've never wanted to attack. I've never had the chance to. But what's holding me back now? Where's this coming from? I ran without even trying to make a stand. I let him do whatever he wanted. I'm not doing that again. I am not going to do that again. I'm taking him down. How? Alright, well, that started something. They burned my house down. I've got nothing, so I'm taking a stand. I don't know if this one really matters. I guess this, how do we know you won't sell us out? Alright, our next decision point. We're angry, huh? I think let's stay angry. Time to change our approach. It can't have been Maman Paré. You can't think... Oh, oops. Of course it wasn't. They've no idea we're with Auric. But anyone might have seen me sneaking around. Thus, my responsibility. All right. I do kind of wonder what the best approach for this would be. I could just be an asshole to everyone. Or... Hello, Vucky. Thank you for joining the stream. The other option is to pretend to be nice to them, and then stab them in the back later. I guess let's hear her out. Yeah, I think you did it. That's exactly what I think. Tell me what you think I did. I'm listening. I really hope you're not like this in real life. What do you mean? You could have waited till the early hours of the morning, until the Major had to step away for whatever reason, and no one else was left to notice. I guess that'd be the smart thing to do. I don't believe for a moment that you're unarmed. I have no idea what you did to that soldier you shredded, but I'm going to work it out. They were tied up and helpless. Yeah, they were. It would have been the work of a moment, too. Sure, sounds about right. So tell me, what will you do? We can't keep her. Not if we can't keep her contained. We can't leave her to wander around the forest on her own. Not while we're still here, right? That's a liability. Even if she did do something with them. Drag me along all this way with you, and now you decide I'm too dangerous to leave? Or live? No one's saying that. Actually, I think we are saying that, in fact. Go on. Be ruthless. I dare you. I swallow. Rayanne is heartless versus war to win. Choose your battle. Pick your side. What do you need? Arik, this is all there is. I fucked up in fighting her, okay? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought she'd... They were tied up. They were helpless. So, fix my fuck up. Please, mate. Put your foot down. The Major... It won't go so badly if you admit it, you know. Ah. Well, here comes our friend. Rayanne, so it wasn't you. Why'd you say... You think I'm gonna stand by and let the Major sound all cool and lone wolf? If someone's gonna be running around breaking orders, doing whatever they want, it had better be me. You didn't want to take those prisoners in the first time. Figured you'd like the idea they were all dead. That sounds like you. Fine. At least she's consistent. Alright, let's skip ahead, I guess. I can't keep preaching love and caring after I ordered the Major to fire. I'll do what has to be done, Ray. And I'm sorry if it hurts you. but I have to get us through this. Come on, when does this game let me fuck shit up? You were like, yeah, sounds right. Ryan for sure killed them all. Let's see the history on this a bit. Right. Like you thought I was completely out of control. She seems to like that idea, doesn't she? You know what? I think she wants me to say she's dangerous, so I'm just gonna say she's not. You're nothing to me, Rayanne. For a moment there, Are you just fucking around? Yes. I thought you really got how the world works. You want to trust everyone, huh? You want to expect the best? You think people owe you that? Even after... I take back the shit I said. You're not worth my time. Alright. What have we got next? I can't believe you freed the prisoners. I'll let him do what he wants, I guess. I want to support you, and I do. I'll always be at your back. But when you decided to slaughter those soldiers, I don't ever want to watch that happen again. Not you. Are you telling me to steer your way or else lose your backing? I don't want to tell you that. More than that, I don't want to regret siding with you. That's not a decision I can make for you, is it? I can't control how you feel about what I do. No, you can't. I only wanted you to be aware that all of this will have consequences. It better. No. I don't care. Nah, man, back down. I'd rather not hear it. Okay, gotcha. But I do need your advice. What if I summarized? I'll give it to you simple as I can, and all you need to do is yay or nay it, okay? Fine. So, I like Rayanne. I think I might have a shot here, thanks to the truly unique situation you've set up. You were, like, saying that we should kick her out of the party just a little bit ago. So, I'm thinking I'm gonna give it a shot. I think she could make me happy. Go. I'm gonna say nay. Nay, buddy. Not a good idea. You're only barely grasping the situation here. I don't need to understand what's going on. Definite nay. Without a doubt. No, I'm not even going to ask. You don't get it, but I can't not. I have to. Does this dialogue even mean anything to you? He's just not even gonna listen to anything I say anyway. This is my chance to change my life. Don't fuck this up for me. I let him go. I've said my piece. Well, I'd be the one doing the work. Why should I do the work? We swoop in, we do our thing when other people won't, and then the country gets handed over to the right people and we're done. We can't be all of that change on our own. They're still doing whatever they please, huh? Why am I here? I don't know. I guess we're killing him, probably. We're going to kill Lord Kodop. Somebody needs to. It'll solve a great number of problems very quickly. Let's see. Where do you think we can cause the most drama? I do want to see what Rand and Marius are getting up to on this route. I don't think I've ever gone with Reckon, though. I don't really feel like doing it now, though. I feel like I almost always end up with Rand and Marius. Fine. Come on, then. We have to kill Kodop. That gets everyone what they want, and more importantly, what we all need. And worse, it came so out of nowhere. You were doing the smart thing, playing it safe, coming to me for shelter when things went wrong. Suddenly you're ordering my major to completely unnecessarily... I'm sorry, your major? Are you pulling rank on me now? I rescind that. I'm sorry. I have no right to... I'm sorry. Oh, Arik. I'm not sure I want to talk to you at all. Look, I respect that our opinions on a lot of things have started to differ. That doesn't mean that whoever I am, or whoever I'm becoming, I'll stop caring about you. You're still my oldest friend. See, that's the trouble. I'm trying to fuck shit up, but Arik is just too nice. He keeps twisting my bad intentions into niceness. I hate this. You chided me, like a child. You accused me of undermining your authority, and now you expect me to believe you think we're equals. You're not morally in the clear here. If you hadn't freed them, maybe they'd be alive right now. Did you consider that? I reckon killed them to clean up your mess. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. We still haven't gone with Marius. I guess let's see what he's up to. Same as yesterday. I want more practice with Marius. Let me put my hands on it one time. That's 2 days in a row you've chased me down. I'm twitchy as hell, but I've still got eyes. And ears. As Mira told you to keep an eye on me. Yeah, she asked me. Let him make his own mistakes. It's a valuable learning experience, right? But I told her... Oh, I should not have asked. Don't know why I did. I'm gonna assume, for both our sakes, that you told her no. If you didn't, don't tell me. Thereby, I'm not gonna make a deal out of it, my guy. But, look. You're my friend. You're our friend. Word of advice when you're talking to my sister. Ray likes talking about me. She always has. Probably she thinks she's got more interesting stories to tell about my life than her own. She makes my life her project so she doesn't need to look at herself. Sure, you know, I love her, and I put up with it. Whatever makes her happy. But it's not going to be okay if it keeps going like this. She says she's worried about the way you're going with... Worried about me? Have you seen the way she looks at the Major? She's head over heels. Well, she would be if she noticed that she was. But she won't, left up to her own. Mira's in as much trouble as I am. She always has been. It makes her feel better to think I have the problem. Why put your foot down now, if you've been putting up with it your whole life? Well, one, she never explicitly pulled you into it before. And honestly, I think she's got to grow up. Don't laugh. Yeah, this is coming from me. But she does need to grow up, and I don't have a clue how that's going to happen. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm just frustrated. Nothing is right. He kicks out at the ground in frustration. Okay. Let's find out if I can hold back the nausea. Fuck. Ow. That'll leave a mark. It turns out into a full-out friendly brawl from there. Although... Watch your stance, you're letting me... Fists closer together and higher, or I can... Elbows in! Arik isn't very good at this, is he? He seems to enjoy turning it into a teaching opportunity. Thanks. I needed that. Fucking same. Once I catch my breath. Good shit. Getting way too chummy around here. Oh, Lord. Rayanne. What sort of hell is the world planning to visit upon me now? Ray went out for a breather. Granted, that was an hour or two ago. As for Rayanne, licking her wounds, she'll come back. Ugh. The Dark One has arrived, and is proceeding to put her tail all over my everything. I guess let's just let them handle it. Actually, I'm going to bed. We're all adults here, aren't we? If you're worried about either, then they're all yours to find. If Murray was in trouble, then Reckon would have said. And if Rayanne's gone off, then that's her business. Either way, I'm not playing anyone's game. Right now, all I want in the world is a warm bed, a dark night, the sort of silence you only get in your own company. Well, there you go. Ray and Rayanne both got sorted out. No biggie. Ah, well, Arik's waited all his life to make it to court. We can wait as long as we must. What was she responding to there? I have. Huh, look at that. Arik's got a bruise from yesterday. Don't you remember? Maman took me once, years ago. You cried for a week that you couldn't come. Helen Tari always told me it was an awful place. Perhaps you were crying for me, then. All right. Let's see. I wonder if she'll accept Rayanne this time. Or could send her on her own. Let's just let her go on her own. What could go wrong, right? It might be safest on your own. You're not going to alarm anyone. You shouldn't get into trouble. You don't want to draw attention. And we don't know what trouble we might run into here overnight. I think you were right to start. I really would feel better with someone else. Major, would you? Alright, so that's just what they default to, huh? Can I try to fuck shit up between Marius and Rayanne? Because it seems like they're still getting all chummy, even despite their rough start. Let's try to join them. First chance you get, you give up. Someone else gets to do the killing. I kind of wonder if this affects the end, whether they leave or not. I think we said leave last time. Let's say suck it up. I'll get what I want eventually. I know you won't suck it up. Every moment I don't let you lay waste, you're going to be complaining. I want you on side, so do what you gotta do. You won't get away from this. You're as deep in this shit as the rest of us. I don't know if this one makes a difference. This would be interesting, given our relationship on this route. Give it a try. I think I'm in love with you. Don't mess with me, friendo. She punches my arm playfully. I love you too. I mean it. Sure you do, you poor darling. Which is why you follow me around and put my interests first, and... Come now, Auric, when have I ever asked you for any of that? You and I have never played that game, and that's not the ending I'm after. It doesn't have to be the end. Oh, that sort of thing usually plays a big part in the ending. A part I'd want no part with, Auric Terryson. You see that I don't. Which is why I'm saying... What a marvelous joke. Thank you for bringing such a smile to my face. Now please never talk about it again. That's how it is. Why? Was it not a joke? As you will. Thank you. Now... We'll see if anything comes of that, huh? You are content to issue orders. Major, fire. Simple, fast, direct. She catches the direction of my gaze. He died. In the war. We were never... He died first. It was very long ago. Well, that's interesting. I mean, we could make things awkward with her, too. We could totally do that. I absolutely figured out how to do that before. Let's see. Let's not, though. I won't. I don't think that's a good idea. Unsure of myself, but knowing something needs to be done, I take her right hand in both of mine. I fold her fingers in around her ring. Major, you don't have to do this. This isn't what giving more has to mean. Whatever you're struggling with, you don't have to be. Her hand flexes in my grip, unable to settle. Is that an order? Yes, it is. Sir, yes, sir. Auric! Major! I need both of you on sails now, before we lose this wind! The Major and I obey Marius's commands, delivered with only the slightest of stutters, till the sun starts to set. Well, good night. I don't want to go below deck right after the Major. Not when I turned her down like that earlier. Marius is untying ropes from the deck. Reckon is climbing around up in the rigging. He's calling down answers and observations to Marius, though Marius isn't asking anything out loud. I cross my arms above my head so I can't hear them, and pretend I'm the sort of person who stargazes. How did he lose his eye? You mean Reckon? My understanding is that his eye was like that from birth, but he also, the scars on the rest of his face were self-inflicted. As, you know, a way to disguise himself. Ari. What was that? Huh? Don't lose it. Just then. What was that? What? Damn it. Huh. What was that indeed? You lost it. I have no idea what you're talking about. We do put proper beds in our ships, Ari. Right. He offers his hand. I take his forearm, and he pulls me up to standing. I wish him good night woozily and stumble downstairs. A rock of the boat throws me off my feet and face first onto the nearest empty bed, and I'm out like a light. All right. What should we say to Marius this time? I've tried getting him to end things with Rayanne, and it never seems to work. I could, once again, try to romance one or both of them, only to dump them later. That's a thing that I could do. That could be fun, potentially. But you never know with this game. Sometimes it doesn't let you fuck shit up. It just lets you be nice. Let's say we want to be part of your thing. No, wait. This requires a save. want to be part of your thing. Hmm? Bear with me here. I think I can help you with your problem. I don't have a problem. Hear me out. I see the way you and Rianne are together. Why don't you try taking that whole dynamic and put me in it, too? I make a triangle out of my thumbs and forefingers. I think we could make it work. What? Where the hell is that coming from? Call it an inkling. I'm gonna be frank with you, that's kinda creepy. I mean, all this time everyone's been treating us like... Now you're our biggest fan? I thought you were sometimes trailing after us with this look on your face. Now you're gonna use us to what? Entertain some weird fetish? It's not a weird fetish. I genuinely like you both. It wouldn't be weird if I thought you'd made a real effort to get to know us. Spend time together, see where it went. Now it's like someone's given you a talking to. I will not name names. And said, sort out Marius and Rayanne because they're running around all... Your flawless solution? Try and get in on it? Not happening, man. I really think you'd better leave both of us alone from now on. Okay? I need to go tell Rayanne to look out for you. Oh, finally! We're getting somewhere. There we go. This is the kind of chaos I wanted. At least they'll bond over their mutual hatred of you. No! I want to break them up too! I don't think it's happening, though. If you're gonna keep me stuck on here, if you needed me so bad that you can't let me fucking leave, you at least let me learn to go walk in a straight line again. Now there are two with one eye. Yeah, now there are. Seeing everything that Rayanne and Marius have gone through, I think I did the right thing back on the ship with the Major. But she reached out to me, and now, alone in my room, I can't stop thinking about it. Not many people have reached out to me. Not sober. That has to be a good sign, right? Let me be, Abaroa. Huh, that's new. Maybe we can get them to split up in this route. Trouble in paradise? plan it out properly. Get to him quietly. Kill him silently. Nobody needs to know it was us. Sharp. Efficient. Kind of pathetic. I don't know. What option would be good to go with this time? Yeah, we don't need parents. Assassination? Ugh. If you want to plan, you need to plan big. Plan the world. I figured you'd like the assassination plan. I never said I didn't. I haven't said anything I didn't find in your own head. I'm just dragging it out so you know you've made a choice. I don't know. I guess let's do it my way. Assassination. In and out, and no one damaged. Do you really think third time's the charm? They all wake up the next day and he's dead. That's all there is to it. Yeah. Surely we won't all get ourselves killed. It'll be great. Whatever. Alright, well, they're leaving, I guess. No hard feelings. I think we're just gonna keep fighting until the end. Go on. Go with him. He'd never let me stay around anyway. Ari, this is just one more. The horrors they've committed against us. When they hear, just keep going. I'll be here. Alright, well, I guess we're ending this. Fight to the end. Alright, well, nothing too new at the ending there, but we did at least get some extra dialogue. We got to make things really awkward with Marius. We got to make things really awkward with the Major and with Murray. I think we did okay. Not too bad at all. It definitely could have gone worse. But I guess Aric's just too nice. He's generally nice to his friends. It's not going to be that easy to make them all hate him. How about we try one where we just try to romance everyone? And then, like... Bye. Well, thank you for joining for at least part of the stream. I hope you enjoyed me trying my best to make things really awkward with all of my relationships. Hopefully we can make it even worse this time by cheating on everyone. Maybe. I don't know if the game will let me do that, but I'm certainly gonna try. Hmm. Let's see. How should we do this? Let's go see Ryan. Which Auric would be best for this? Yeah, sure, she'll be good for us. She's scrappy, motivated, pushes things along. Ah, a needler. Let's see. What do we do with this one? Let's capture them, I guess. Why? Because she might patch their wounds and nurse them back to health? So funny that that's the impression we got of Rayanne in this route. I get that you've got an idea in your head of who she is, but believe me, you've got no clue. I know she saved my life. Oh my... Sheesh, Arik. I know she saved your life. We all know that. We get it, she saved your life. That doesn't mean she'd save our lives. Or your life again. Nope, don't look at me like that. Nope. You've known her for a week tops. I've got a claim here that you don't. Huh. A claim, you say? I don't know if that's much of a claim. I don't know. You're out of control.
Yeah, I am. Were you really going to bring them with us? It's so stupid.
Bargaining chips, ransoms. They weren't trying to get out. They were resigned to it.
Yeah, well, too bad. They're dead now. So tell me, what will you do? You gonna let her do this to me, Arik? After I saved your life? Are you a different person when you're with your friends? Or is this what you really are? Because this ain't what I signed up for.
What's changed?
Back then, you were like a match waiting to be struck. So close. Now I'm trying to tend that fire, but everyone else is pouring water on it, and psh, out it goes. Suddenly you're worried. What do I do next? What's going to happen to everyone else? None of that matters. Are you trying to impress them? Is that it? You don't have to try so hard to keep me interested. You were facing them down, weapons drawn, blood thick in their veins, and you wouldn't even try to take it. Don't tell me you've lost your taste for it. Not this quick. Don't you tell me that.
Rayanne, no matter what happens, whatever I do, I still owe you my life.
Yes, you do! And you're wasting it!
I don't regret the choices I've made.
You... what?
Even the dumb ones. If that means I've let you down. You may need to rethink your expectations.
You were interesting. You aren't now. Fine.
He has no idea what he's in for.
The other day I asked Marius what was his deal with Rayanne. You remember the sad puppy routine. What little he deigned to share, and more usefully what he didn't. I'm concerned.
I guess we'll keep an eye on them. Alright. First one, I think. Should we try it? I get that you're focused on Rayanne. She's something else. But I want it on record that I'm here too. You don't mean standing here, do you? No. We've had our good times, right? I don't know if you're being for real, and I know I'm not thinking with my head right now. Give me a moment. I keep thinking about how you looked at me when you talked me down yesterday. I mean, you were sending me off with the major. It was a little thing. But when you looked me in the eyes and your voice went all soft and you were like, you don't need to be here. Honestly, it was hot. Oh, you sweet child. I knew you'd be there no matter what. You'd make sure I didn't fall apart, and if I did, you'd put me back together. If all I want to do is some messing around, I know you're the right person here for it. So, do you seriously want to do this? Nah. Not just yet. I said it because I wanted you to look at me. I don't know if it's the right time to actually act on it. But if you can hold on for this a little longer, until you can be sure this is what you want, that this is going to work, then I'll be here for you after that. Okay. All right. I don't know if I can make any promises, but that sounds like something I'd like to try. All right. I gotta talk to Murray. Don't. I won't. It's about something else. Yo, Mira, you'll never guess. Oh my god, Marius. Ugh. I am going to murder that boy. Just fucking with you. I hope this doesn't actually lock me into Marius's route or anything. Actually, to be honest, it probably would have been way more awkward if I did sleep with him. Did I save before that? I don't remember.
I don't know. Um, hmm. Well, I went with them last time. Let's go with these two, I guess. They're not that rare. How did you convince them to let you keep yours? Honorable discharge. Does it help with the job? Mercenaries don't make honorable discharge often. So it's a real marker of quality. Was this our war? Lord Kodas' war? What was it like fighting them? I don't think they're really all that different, Auric. Like all war. Follow orders, obey commands. Never give yourself time to think. Usually. We've had you kill for us. This is not the usual line of work. I have to admit, I don't think I've learned much. I think they forgot I was still here. Warned you. I suppose it's the look of it more than anything else. Even carrying it makes you look stronger. I could do with some of that. It's something to think about. Who do I want to hear more about? I think I've done her and me. Maybe what's her take on Rayanne? Rayanne. Don't you drag me into the weird thing you two have going on. I'll stay out here, thank you very much. But, you know, more power to you. She likes attention. Okay, who do we go with this time? Let's go with them, I guess.
she was working with Murray, there was something gentler to it. Slow and indulgent. I guess let's help Rayanne this time. Let's look for Murray. They're funny moments, aren't they? Perhaps you don't come to me first when you're in trouble. Perhaps sometimes you have to lash out on your own. And perhaps you're not always going to listen to me. That's all right. You don't always have to listen. But then I ask you, hey, I need your help. Can you do something for me? Watch my brother. And you agreed in a heartbeat. You're on your own. You're your own man, doing your own thing. You've got my back. We'll make it through, you and I. See, I'm not sure if this game is really going to let me try to confess to multiple people or anything. It kind of feels like sometimes if you get too much into one person's route, then it locks you out of other events with other people. I could see if she'll take Rayanne this time. If they're not angry with each other on this route. Maybe that would be fun. Oh. No, I guess they're still angry with each other. Alright. I guess take Reckon this time. I don't think we've tried that one. Take... Very well. Really? I want Murray to have muscle on side. A bit of extra judgment never goes astray. Fair. Come see us off. The sunlight will do you all good. Are we seriously this close to the edge of the forest? It's the sort of place you lose yourself in. I forgot how good clean sunlight was. Murray hoiks her dress up to her knees and races out, face flung up to the light as the yellow glow washes across her cheeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm staying in here till we get out for good. Don't look at me like that. I wasn't thinking anything. Don't do that either. He turns his hand, watches the light play on his knuckles. When he looks out into the world, he has to squint his good eye to make out what he's looking at. Go on. Reckon? What's wrong? I'm fine. I need to catch my breath. Can't... Reckon? It's I wonder I ever left. Right, Dad. Reckon? What did he say? I don't think he's doing too good. He's been in there for 7 years. Should go back. Huh. Well, look at that. That didn't work, apparently. So, not Reckon then. I just need to ease myself into it. Any other ideas, Arit? Wow, we're really narrowing it down, huh? Well, we haven't tried me yet. Take me. What? Why? I'm steady on my feet.
I can keep my eyes out. I know what we need and what I want. And they all want you. Has our time camping led you to entirely forget the entire reason we had to sleep in a forest?
I was just kidding.
Sure.
Well, go on then. Your call if you can do better.
Seems there's only one reasonable conclusion here. I'd like to go with you, Major, if you'd come.
All right.
I will.
Do you really want out after all that? I thought I did. As badly as you do. I can hold it off another day or two. Let's go with those two.
Then you and I, sailor boy, we can...
What's all this? What's your plan for where to head after all this?
Do we want to go dark? Maybe.
If I live?
Oh, they weren't expecting that, huh?
Joke. For real, though, I haven't thought that much about it. That's almost why I started out, you know? To avoid thinking about it. Have you been thinking about it?
We're leaving. Not long term. Now.
This evening, maybe. I told you I wasn't leaving without Mira.
Huh. Well, that's new and interesting. I wonder what the heck I did to do that. She's not going anywhere.
Without telling her. She'll need to know where to find me.
See, this is what I was saying. You're
leaving? Both of you? Think we might?
No, we will. I'm going to build myself up again. Start from scratch.
And I'd get second in command. Get something you're not getting here, huh?
Got a lot of things that ain't coming here.
It's just a thought.
Sailor boy, you're coming or you ain't, but I am out. This ain't my war, and these aren't my ways. Thanks for getting me fired up, and thanks for showing me the world, but I'd like my own chunk of it back now. You lot get your boat, I'm going home.
We all gotta do what's going to be the best thing for us. I'll ask you not to leave, but I won't make you stay. Yeah, that sounds like you.
Well, I don't know if that's gonna work. Seeing as Rayanne is probably about to get wrecked.
Sir. Reckon's done his best to keep an eye on me, but he's stuck in his cabin most of the time, too. I think the ocean's been as bad for him as leaving the forest. Alright. Let's start trying to declare our love to people. What was so important you needed to pull me aside for? I thought Murray needed it. What? Seriously? She looked unhappy. Guarding her from any sort of danger, eh? Terryson. How do you do it? Be awake all the time. In comparison to what? I'm not sure I can help you. Any one of the others could give you a way better answer. Are you not awake now? I have really vivid dreams. So vivid you can't tell the difference. Nah, the stuff I see when I'm asleep, none of it's ever been in my waking life. You always know. What do you see? I talk, mostly. I think about my day and where I'm going. I think about my life a different way when I'm not here. Did you want to talk about anything else? I promised Murray when we started out that I would keep an eye on those two. I am working on it. I think that line is different than before. Which one do we want to do? Part of your thing, or trying to confess to Marius? Let's try this one. Fucking hell, Marius. Hey, are you being willfully obtuse, or are you trying to be nice? Because I'll be honest, either way it makes me feel like shit. I've made a million mistakes and missteps with other people, all waiting for you. If you don't know how I feel after all this time, why can't you just let me love you? Look how freaked out he is. You never said the L word before. I feel like I'm gonna just accidentally end up romancing Marius at this rate. Which is not what I want to do. That was your sticking point. I mean, I knew you were down to... We had an agreement. I figured it was void once you and Ryan spur of the moment thing. You didn't say anything, and I figured... Jeez, man. I'm not going to stand to the side and watch. Not anymore. This thing we've got going, her and me, we're making it work. It's not like I take her out and put you in. But you'd like to? I didn't think I'd have to choose. This isn't fair. This is what it is. But it's like... she's so spiky. You're all soft and squishy. Choosing between you and Ryan, it's like redoing my whole life, redeciding who I am. I can't... You can't not choose. I get that. I get that. Not choosing means choosing her. You give me some time to think about it. I don't have much of a choice. Oh, fuck all of this. Everything went to hell when you made me wait. I could lose you to whatever's going on in your head, or to, I don't know, the Major. You've been waiting for me for so long. I don't know what I've been waiting for. Maybe this. Oh hey, I did get the Marius route. God damn it! I fucked up. No more waiting. You're making me wait by talking, man. I've been thinking about kissing you for so long. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The wind picks up in the afternoon. Marius starts to get antsy about handling the ship. I call a meeting to confirm our destination. No! I think I fucked up! Why? Ugh. Why does Arik keep being nice to people? It's terrible. Terrible! I don't know. Maybe I should go try something else. That's really unfortunate. Hey, Rick. Is that me? You don't like it? Don't mind it. Alright, well maybe we can still fuck shit up. I don't know if the game will let me at this point, though. Rick. Ricky? Ricky is way out. Rick it is. What's up? I don't know exactly what went down between Marius and Ryan, but I'm wary of being caught. Too late. What? I'm just walking. Keep walking. Nothing to report. My life is trash, and so is this building. Happy? I'm going. I wonder if Murray's gonna have something to say about all this. Marius? Yep. Marius watches me pick my room out and immediately goes for the one next door. Can't get to sleep. Me neither now. Good. If you're awake, I'm coming in. I'm warning you now if you want to. I literally just want to sleep, and I was in my stony, mildewy, uncomfy cavey, and I was like, what am I doing in here when Rick is right next door, and he smells really good, way better than this? So, that's all I want. To fall asleep breathing you in tonight, if you don't mind. Don't pretend that's all it'll be. I know you're a limpet. Yeah, but only when I'm asleep. I've got no control over that right now. Sure. Big spoon. I hold open my arms and let him crawl under the covers. Don't sleep talk in my ears. Don't sleep talk weird shit in my ears. Nice stuff is okay. This is way too sweet. What the hell? I'm supposed to be messing everyone up. Why are they being nice? All of my plans destroyed. Damn you, Marius. How could you do this to me? Some delicate wiggling is required to get my arm out from underneath Marius without waking him up. Nice. No. Oh, and you can go to absolute actual hell. Well, at least they're having a bad time. Marius draws his hair back with both hands. It's almost long enough to tie into an itty-bitty ponytail. Must address this later. His eyes meet mine for a moment. He must see something there, because he stands a little bit taller, pulls his shoulders tighter. I'm good. I'm fine. Of course. Marius and Rayanne are shouting back in the caves. Marius is giving as good as he gets. Maybe this is their last go-round. What's she up to? What are those two always conspiring about? I loathe him. Huh. Despite it all. Well, that's new. Marius. Eyes aglow like the man he'd grow up to be if it had all gone right. Marius deserves everything I can steal for him. Sure, why not? Let's keep them in mind. I've got a lot of questions for them. I'm sick of not knowing things. There's so much they did for me that I'll never be able to pay back. They're only there because they got me out. This is my responsibility. Listen to you. Yikes. Hmm. Let's go violence. I drag up a deep breath from the bottom of my stomach, filling out the spaces between my ribs. I treasure my relationship with all of you dearly. I do. And nothing's going to change that. But nothing will change unless we take a risk. We're doing this Rayanne's way. We need to storm the castle. Oh no. Ugh. I don't know you. I don't know you at all. I would have gotten to know you better earlier if I knew you'd had this in you all along. Thought you were doing all this for us, right? For everyone? This doesn't sound like it's for us.
Damn right it ain't. Aren't we owed an explanation?
We have to show that there's another way. He's ruling with fear, and we can beat that with hope. Oops.
You'll get us killed.
I would never.
It doesn't matter how you think you're going. You'll march right up to their front door and they'll tear us apart. Not if we get there first. Live a little. If we get there first. If we get there first. If we get there first, then we win through fear.
Come on, Mira. It's okay. You know Arik wouldn't do anything like that.
I knew Arik wouldn't make the decision he just did. I can't. I just can't.
Alright, how's this gonna go then?
Another glass, little brother.
Only if you'll walk me home tonight. Marius breaks into a series of explosive giggles. The bottle he's pouring from Murray spills all over his arms.
You can't get your hands any filthier now. Where's all the blood supposed to go?
Guess I need a dip, a quick rinse, a splash.
Not on me, you don't. Sit down, brother dearest, brother stupidest. You are wet enough.
Leave me in the gutter with the detritus and the dead.
Arik.
I'm going home. See Arik on the other side.
You're making me wonder.
Uh-oh.
Why did I go for him when you were always right there?
Oh, I put up a fight, but the boy's a charmer.
If I'd known you had all this in you from the start, Hurricane, maybe you'd have had a better chance.
That's a price I'll have to regret never wanting to pay.
Ha! My loss, boyo.
I don't think you've ever been in a mood this good the whole time I've known you. It's moderately alarming.
There's a life lesson for you. People like it when you give them what they want.
This really is all you're here for.
Oh, we're going to die. Today, tomorrow, next week, 10 years, 50, fuck it. Call me a patron saint of the next dumb debate. Rayanne and Terryson, saints of lost causes and a hell of a hard try at it.
There are worse things to be saints for.
To martyred Marin, saint of accomplishing nothing and dropping dead. Some people do more dead than alive.
If anyone happened to overhear that, I want it on record that I do not condone it. Is that addressed at Reckon? Yes, it is.
I'm going to tell you something about war.
They like to say that you don't matter if you don't fight on the front lines. Maybe there's an honor in battle. Some said there was glory. So you laugh at the people who want something else. You could have been Marin and Dari. Any one of us could, moving for something better. When you die, they think, drop dead, accomplished nothing. They don't want to think of you as a person. They don't want to think about what you wanted, and what you hoped, and what you tried. They don't want to think you thought, more useful as a cautionary tale than a person. Marin and Dari lived in that castle, and she knew its people, its powerful people, and they knew her. She worked with Adair, and she worked with Kodak. No one may know the effect she had on them, but they thought of her, and she had that. You should hope to be half as memorable.
Boy, thin ice if you want all that.
I can't sleep. I'm not drunk, I guarantee. Remember the first time I ever got drunk? Maman and Pare were holding that important business dinner, and they filled my glass with champagne, mostly for the look of it. But it went down so easily. No, I was gone by then. You did tell me about it. It was a funny story. It would have been more fun if you were there. And I would have been more fun if you were there. But c'est la vie. Oh, don't. Dickhead. You left me. I was always around. I was almost always around. No one at breakfast, no one in class. Single desk by the window, trotted out alone for every guest. I couldn't do it, Mira. I didn't ask for it, and I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I tried. But I didn't sign up for any of that, Mira. I never wanted it, and I didn't ask for it. Maman and Pare would never listen. Sorry, Mama, and I've ruined your life. It was you, you know. Sorry I've ruined your life. No, I mean, that's what I signed up for. My own Mama. Pare happy? Tempting, sure. I wanted to be hugged by Anais so bad. But I wanted to live with Mira more than any of that. Throw breakfast at her across the table. Hide in a cupboard when the maids were looking for us. Argue about whose turn it was to answer the door. Break something and blame her. See her break something and blame me. Do things because Mira didn't want to do them. Not do things because I knew Mira couldn't handle them. Spend 10 years bouncing off each other as we worked out who we wanted to be. Damn it, this game needs to stop being so cute. I'm just out here trying to make everyone's lives terrible, and they keep not being terrible. It's not fair. It sounded like the perfect way to grow up good. Except I couldn't cut it. All I wanted was to be back on the sea. That was the one thing Pare made sure I couldn't do, in case I never came back. but I would have come back if you weren't leaving with me. I've tried to live the life I needed. Didn't go great. I tried to keep my sister. I thought that was going okay. I thought.
I always told myself you walked away and never wanted to come back. But I was wrong, wasn't I? You thought you were going somewhere. How did you know? You were only a kid. You didn't know what you wanted.
You're allowed to be unsure about things, Mira. You can't insist that deep down everyone else is too. It's not fair. And maybe you're not as unsure as you reassure yourself you are.
I was always sure I wanted to look out for you.
And you did a good job of it, and I'm grateful. Now I'm doing okay, yeah? Getting my shit sorted. No small thanks to Rick. You picked a good one when you picked him up.
Well, there was a hole in my life, and he was the right size. Nearly.
Filling a hole in my life, too.
Do not go there, you. I know barely anything about what you two get up to entirely by design. He's good for you. How do you do it?
It's not so hard. You crack your heart open and let who you can't be decide who you must be. Oh my god. My head is killing me. It's gotta be mid-afternoon. The first morning I was really, truly hungover at home. Tari left a glass of water in a bucket next to my bed, and then went out for the rest of the day. In a nice way. I was fine, just humiliated. What are they going to think if we manage to find them? Did they ever think I could be capable of this? I guess believing in me is meant to be their job. I suppose they'd be proud. Hey, you busy? Thinking. About everything? Anything in particular? You can ignore me if you want. I just want to talk. Or listen. I'm not going to ignore you, mate. It's kind of very nice to have the option of properly seriously talking with someone who's not Murray. Are you about to get super real at me? Sheesh, I hope not. What were you thinking about? Tari. What they'd do if they knew we... Oh. Can I... He sits down on the side of the bed. Hey, Marius. Hmm? How about we do a little better than that? This is, going to be a less romantic conversation than you're imagining. I don't need it to be romantic. I just want to be comfy. Bear with me. You know, I was 8 when Pari told me he was marrying again. I'd seen Murray's mother before, but only at a distance. She would come stand at the balcony when we made deliveries to the house. She always looked so grand. I said it would be a trade. Everything I could dream of in family and wealth and home and love, we'd have to give up on the sea. Not forever. He supposed he was giving it up forever, but I was free to go back. When I was old enough. It was a big sacrifice for him, but he would have done more for me. He said he wouldn't marry her if I asked him not to. I came first. Didn't have much of a choice, did I? I was a good lad, and lonely, and I wanted him to be happy. So I tried to be grown up, and I said yes, and then, well... They introduced Murray and me, and I was all in. Win-win. Wouldn't leave her for the world. Sneaky of them, that. But, you know... I was raised to work. With my hands. With the salt and the sea, and the breeze, and the climbing, and the shouting, and the... When you want to leave, there's not much that can change your mind. You always wanted to leave, and you never did. I couldn't. My conscience wouldn't let me. And where could I have gone? Yeah, he almost slipped up there for a little bit, huh? Oh, loads of things wouldn't let me leave. My damnation was having somewhere to go. When I was 11 or 12, I snuck out my window and went down to the dock. Spent a month sleeping beneath the pier, trying to wrangle my way onto a ship. Turned out they all knew Maman Paré and knew better than to take me away, no matter how I begged. Smart thing would have been to crawl home and plead Paré to arrange me a stay on one of his galleons, to get the longing out of my bones. You can't blame yourself for knowing better 10 years later. You've grown up. I still haven't learned from it. All my problems could be fixed by crawling home and begging forgiveness, but here we are. We tell people I got kicked out of home because it sounds better. Makes me sound a bit more hardcore. Makes them sound ruthless. But I didn't. I ran away. They'd take me back any day. Pride's always been my sin, no matter how I resign myself to shame. The rest of it you know, more or less. Fell in with the wrong crowd, got myself in trouble, over and over again. Went to some bad places, found people to make it worth it. And then you got me on a ship. Arik Terryson, Ray's cute housebound friend. You know, you're kind of like a miracle to me, right? Just wanted you to know that. You're kind of my miracle. But look, also, I don't want them to take me back. Not until I actually make it back. They'd take me either way, but I wouldn't. You've got Mal and Tari, and you made it all this way. I'm sure they'd be proud. Enjoy that, okay? Even if you never see them again. You should know that they're proud. Thanks, Marius. How did I fuck up this badly?
Keep the one with the pants. You ain't doing this in skirts. I do many things in skirts. You can't move. Believe me, that holds true whatever I wear. At least in the skirts I have the element of surprise.
I'd like to steal you away, if I could. This has been good, but let's do it without all of them. As much as I like them. We could sail to the end of the world, and loop around, and come right back again without ever even turning. There's more than one way to make the world yours. I found my way, and then I found it again, and I'd like to show it to you too.
Whatever. Alright, I guess we have to take this to the end. Alright, pauses for a moment, digging her cane into the dirt. Her free hand shakes. They think they're untouchable. They're not worth touching.
Well, that's good for us, right?
We keep calm. Remember, we're making a point. Problem. They won't let me in. Should have predicted this. Yeah, no shit.
Have we heard Reckon curse before? I know people curse a lot in this game, but I feel like it's the most surprising coming from Reckon.
That is hella racist. Surprised. I mean, you do what you gotta do to stay in power. Well, we're not leaving you behind. We'll have to show our hand a little early.
Good morning.
Morning.
You're well, fuck. It never gets old. Go on in.
Yes!
Look at that face. He's got a team. I'm not getting in their way. He's got it. You can go right in. You others should wait here.
I'm not leaving them behind.
Whoever you are.
They're coming too. Ari, they're expecting you. Someone cries out. Well, who got hit this time? Ran? Or no, was it Marius? Damn, sailor boy. Shit. Someone always has to get injured. I guess it's more dramatic this way. You're okay. You're okay.
You saw that.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Come on, you're fine. It hasn't even hit anything fit.
Say it. Come on, say it.
Marianne is caught by two soldiers, one at each arm. They seize the steel claws from her palms and throw her to the ground. Oh God, Marius.
What? You're allowed to and we're not? Want it as bad as you do.
He's so goddamn proud. Marius, 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 Marius. You foolish, no-brained pest, damn brother. You deserve better. You hear me? Don't you dare die here. You deserve better than dying on some temp street for someone else's damn war. Don't you dare.
Trying my best. I promise.
I love you, you absolute loser. I always have. And thinking about you and me after, and I wanted to do it properly. I wanted to try as hard as I could to be... Ricky.
Don't call me that. We agreed on that. Hmm. I didn't sign up for, like, feelings here. I just wanted to fuck shit up. Come on. What's wrong with this game? Alright, I guess we're finishing it. You believe we'll meet again, don't you, Marius? I hope I was good. I hope I was good enough. I don't need it, you know?
I do, at least.
We weren't, technically together long enough for me to be that fucked up about it.
I never made out with Arik, and I'm quite fucked up about it. And I was there for it.
You don't need to do this for my sake.
Point the first. Maybe I need you to help me get over it. Though I don't, because I think it would be rather crass to turn to you when you were closer.
Don't... You're in the Matrix.
Point the second. Don't try to tell me that you weren't pining for that boy for years. I have eyes, buddy.
Mira!
You were probably planning the wedding, huh?
We were going to have two. At least. Oh, look at this dork. I never asked him if he wanted to have a family. Oh, Mira. He went and got himself dead.
Oh, little bro. I know. I know. It's okay. I'll get you back on your feet.
Wow, I fucked up badly that time, didn't I? All I wanted was to cause a bunch of drama and to make everyone mad at each other and to try to see how many relationships I could screw up. But instead, I got Marius being adorable. How dare this game do this? It never does what I want it to. I'm so mad. How did I manage to do this to myself? Anyway, that's it for today, I guess. Man. You win this one, game. You win this one. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed watching that anyway. I'll be streaming this game again on Thursday. You know, just another normal stream, as usual. Hope you guys enjoyed watching whatever the heck this was. Bye.